Yo, so this video was requested by Kanye and W, and he wanted me to talk about breakups. I mean, I'm pretty much gonna keep it short and simple for y'all, but what I would say, at least for me, in my past, I've never had some extremely traumatic breakup in my life where I was like completely distraught, had me messed up. But what I would compare it to is the fact that you lost a loved one, because that's essentially what happened. And I've lost loved ones in my past, so I know that feeling of being so strongly connected to someone and then ending it. So the main remedy that I have concluded when it comes to breakups is that it all is about time and focus. You see, when you lose someone that you have a strong attachment to, it feels like losing a part of you. It feels like losing a limb, because having such a strong connection to someone makes it like an extension of you almost. So when you break up with that person for whatever reason, it's like losing an extension of you. So because of that, you're in so much pain, which is, it makes sense. That's what's going to happen. Like, that's just what happens when you have strong connections to people and something happens to them. You break up, they die, or whatever. So the way you want to get over it efficiently is you want to first apply your focus towards something. So you take the time that you normally spend with that person, because if you were dating that person, you spend a lot of time with them. So you need to take the time you would normally spend with that person and put it somewhere that is productive and positive and can control your focus. For a lot of guys, what I would immediately recommend is the gym, because that's what I've seen has worked for so many guys, and it will continue to work for guys into the far, far future, in my opinion. So you should go to the gym, work on your body, because not only does the gym work on your body, it works on your mind. When you're pushing the weight, when you're pushing for that PR, it pushes you mentally and physically. It captivates your mind, especially when you go consistently, right? So first, focus. Go to the gym, do something productive, working on your body, working on building your mental endurance, building up your muscles, and just generally becoming a stronger person. This is a very productive way to use your focus. And then we have to talk about time. Guys, it doesn't matter what you do. If you have had a strong connection to something and you lose it, the only thing that is going to make you get over it while you are focusing on something else is also time. It will take time. And if you want to make sure you get over it as soon as possible, you need to not see this person you broke up with anymore. I mean, on social media, in person. I'm talking about complete ghost. You do not see them at all, because anytime you are reminded of this person, the longer it will take to separate from this person. And by the way, I just want to, like, as just a note, I want you to understand, for this breakup, I'm assuming that it was a breakup, like it's done. It's completely done. Like, you are not planning to go back to this person. And I'm not talking about you guys had gotten some little argument and said, oh, we're breaking up. No, I mean, legitimately, either she was like, I'm done, I don't want to do this anymore, it's over, or you were like, I'm done, it's over, I don't want to do this anymore, and it's completely done. I just want to make sure you guys understand that's the context I'm talking about, because I know there's a little bit of nuance, but this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so back to the main point here. So you need to make sure you do not see this person anymore. You need to make sure nothing reminds you. You need to remove anything and everything from your environment that reminds you of this person. Because the thing is, our environment prompts our mind. What we can see is what we'll start to focus on. So if you see anything that reminds you of this person on social media, if you see pictures, blah, 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 if you have clothes, gifts, or whatever, if you see any of these things, it's now going to take longer for you to get over it, because when you see that thing, it's going to remind you of the person, and you're going to start thinking, they're going to start remembering all the good times or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to make sure you can increase the speed at which you're able to forget about this person or not think about this person, or essentially what the goal is to move on, then you need to remove everything from the environment about this person and then add this in with focusing on something productive like the gym. And that is the fastest way and the best way, in my opinion, to get over a breakup, because your focus is somewhere where it is productive and there's nothing in your environment that reminds you of the person. So even though you might feel the pain and still even just think about this person, it won't be as much because all you are seeing is something that has nothing to do with this person. And the focus is just on you and building up your mind and your body.